64-bit legends. Welcome.
Legend of the game like GoldenEye, I'm more than right.
Yeah.
The perfect dark is dreams that seem to come to life. 64-bit, the shit, it's as real as it gets. We can talk sports, games, and music, take your pick. Point with the news, pull up and crack a brew. Smoke one with the crew, tune in and take a view.
Watch.
We here to raise the bar from the lowest mark. Sit your ass down and listen, it's time for the show to start.
Welcome to another episode of the 64-Bit Legends. I am Bobby, the best in the business caboose. As always, looking for that hot-ass tag is Melvin. They reminisce over you, Troy. What's up, Melvin?
Oh, I'm here. I'm holding it down. I am excited. I am pumped. I'm rested. I slept last night. You know, I know that's a bit an ongoing.
Yeah, that's the first time in months.
Yeah. It's been interesting.
Because usually when we do the podcast, you're half in the bag.
I am. This time I actually got a full night's sleep and I was prepared, and I'm lying to you. Actually, I didn't sleep.
You're
all
not
that
prepared at all, and you're fucking tired as fuck. But our last episode just dropped today. It is Tuesday, September 27th. Our last episode was our 60th. This is number 61. Our last episode was fucking white people, effing white people.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, we need to diverse ourselves. So the man of the hour is here today. The guy that does our intro. He's been on the show plenty of times. T the fucking monster. How the fuck you doing, man?
I'm doing fucking great. I'm good. Can I hear myself?
Wait, where'd you go?
Yeah, where'd you go, man?
Are you? Oh, that's me. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
The whole thing's falling apart.
Wait a minute.
There we go. There we go.
There you go.
Oh, fucking black.
You're back.
Am I
You're
still in
back.
there?
Yeah, you're in there. You're in the mix.
All right,
Everybody's
cool.
in the mix.
All
this
right.
whole thing's This is what I get for trying to use a new piece of technology for the first time live.
Fucking white people, fucking technology, man.
Melvin Troy, the T is for testing. All right.
Or technology.
Yeah, or technology. There we go. I hear myself. Just turn me up a little bit. Okay, turn my motherfucking headphones up. Turn
I got
up.
no snare in my headphones.
Where's my snare? Oh snap!
Fisticuffs.
Oh, snap. Right.
Fisticuffs.
Oh, drop the beat.
You got it?
Oh, I said drop the beat, not drum roll. Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
What's going on, guys? It's great to be back as always. T the Monster, live and direct. How I'm doing? I'm doing fucking great, man.
It's been a while since you've been on.
Yeah, I'm a new dad now. I'm a new dad.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Shit's wild. I didn't know that we can turn from liquid to solid. Point is, I'm good, man. It's great to be here as always. And yeah, fucking black people. Can I just intercept?
Go ahead,
Yeah,
man.
go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
Fucking black people. Here's what the fuck's going on. I've been shooting a lot of movies this year.
Yeah.
And they've been what I would describe as some of them, majority of them, hood movies.
Okay.
If
Some
there was
blackbusters, right?
Hey,
Oh, is
you know,
that the technical term?
right? Is that what they call?
BET used to call it like
Blackbusters?
like what was it? Friday night they would play a movie, or Saturday night it would always be the Blackbuster.
Okay, so yeah, okay, putting that on a shirt. Thanks, Mike. I'll give
No
you-
problem, man.
Blackbusters, yeah, yeah, those kind of movies, like the hood movies. I've been shooting a lot of them this year, and it's like I want to just say something on behalf of the culture and on behalf of the association.
The
Please be on
delegation.
time, black people. Please be on time. I can't stress it enough, and that's for everyone of all cultures and races, especially when you're dealing with money on the table and people's time. Be the fuck on time. I say that to say because in one of these movies that I was doing, there was a specific someone. I'm not going to say who because there may be someone on your show that watches this and hears and listens and knows these movies on Tubi.
Yeah.
There was a specific person
Tubi.
on one of these movies who was constantly late.
Really?
And by late, I mean not just 20 minutes, 30. I was like 5 minutes late to the podcast. You know, like 5
Yeah,
minutes.
you were pretty on time.
Yeah,
I get that.
Not compared to like if we had Trey on here. Trey would
well, yeah,
be
damn.
Trey would hit me up at 1 o'clock and be like, "Hey man, you guys still recording?" No, man, that was 4 hours ago.
Damn. Well, yeah, no. Well, I say that to say, speaking of 4 hours, you say that. There was a specific person who was constantly late. Literally, out of the 10 days we shot part of the movie, he was probably late 7 of those days. And not just 20, like I said, not just 20 minutes late, but like an hour, 4 hours, like one time, 4 hours, 4 hours late, and we had to shoot in Flint.
Really?
So it was like, that's an hour drive
See,
itself.
my first
like
guess,
half a day.
You did say he. You said you
He.
did say he.
It's a he.
So my first guess was Snoop.
No,
But-
this is a Detroit.
Now,
person.
I mean, is this the star of the? Is this like a main?
He is the main character in one of these movies.
Okay,
yes.
so really, you can't do anything without him being there.
Basically,
Got it.
that's why
got
it's
it.
like
That's got to be a pain in the ass.
It's a power move.
That's why I say,
Yeah.
fucking black people, because damn, we have a stigma of not being on fucking time. There's a fucking stigma of CPT, colored people time. There's a thing.
Because you were on a movie with Snoop from The Wire. That's
Yeah,
what I was
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah. No.
Not,
Oh, that's
not,
Snoop.
Not Snoop Dewey, a double G.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
No.
Yeah, I was on. She wasn't late. I believe she was on time when we worked with her. Shout out to Snoop. She works a lot with Detroit filmmakers. So yeah, shout out to her. She was cool. Yeah, and she has a funny. She got that Baltimore accent, and it was funny because I like heard it for the first time and shit. She was like, "What up, D? I need to go to the store and cut tea." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Gotta watch The Wire with subtitles on. To
Right, and I'm like,
understand
"What?
the fuck she's
Tea?"
saying.
I'm like, "Oh, what a D?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you saying?" D? Oh, do? Oh, okay. What the fuck was that? It was like British gangster. It was weird. That's what it sounded like.
So you've been working on what, 9 movies or something this year, right? Something around there.
Yeah, like 9, 10.
I know you mentioned getting an album out soon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Denzel laugh. Let me tell you something. I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to say it, and I guarantee it. This is going to be one of the best albums from any Detroit artist in the city. I promise you this. It was executive produced by me. It's already been co-signed by some of the G's in the city, and by G's in the city, I mean KDZ, who's a G in the city. I mean the producers who work with Sada Baby and Skilla Baby and everyone. They already co-signed the album. They've already heard the album, and they're like, this is some of the coldest shit they've heard. Like,
Yeah, I
bullshit.
seen on like Instagram like pictures or video of you. Like, I'm assuming from this album, or is that?
Everything I've been promoting since I forgot when I started promoting the album, the singles, but ever since, that's all going to be on the album.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when's the album come out?
It's funny you say that. That's why I started laughing, because literally today I was thinking about, like, I think I finally got a date on when I want to drop that bitch, and it's like, it honestly just depends on. I'm finishing up the documentary for it right now. Like I'm legit shot a documentary for the album.
Oh, that's
why,
sweet.
like, there's a lot of content going with it. Like I did say, like, you guys, if you guys have followed me on Instagram, you've seen the singles I've done behind it. I've been promoting literally since the summer.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
promoting singles literally every week since the summer. And like I'm promoting like the freestyles and stuff now. Something else that's coming after this, and then I'm going to start tomorrow. Actually, I'm filming content for for the album, like promotional stuff. So it's like, and getting all this stuff out, because obviously content, you guys know, with your podcast, content is king.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so you got to push and keep people interested every single day.
You got a name for the album yet, or
The album's called My God-Given Gift.
My God-Given Gift?
Yeah. So
In stores near you.
it's going to be on every streaming platform. But I say that to say I can finally say now and confirm by the time this probably comes out, the date will be out too. But I'm going to probably drop the album on November 11th.
November
11/11, Veterans Day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
11,
buddy.
11, 2.
Yeah, that's the
Two.
week of my birthday. My birthday is November 7th, which is that Monday.
So
I'm gonna-
did we just get exclusive content?
Exclusive fucking
This
content.
was a fucking premiere, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta listen to the podcast to know
That the
this
album
shirt
is
and
a-
shit is coming out before you know. It's a
Yes.
fucking pre-sale, bro.
In fact, yeah. I'm going to record me saying that via video somewhere, somehow, someday, right now, and let them
Oh,
know
yeah.
that the fucking album is coming on 11/11, and then when you guys drop this on the podcast, and when you let me know too,
Yeah.
so I can promote it. And shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how we
Should be
gonna
out
let them
next
know.
week
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Tuesday.
Oh, perfect.
or
Perfect.
next
Tuesday.
week because we are
Next Tuesday?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Sometimes the schedule confuses me, but probably next Tuesday.
Bet. Okay.
Yeah, we're doing we're trying to get a big ramp up, because 64. This is what?
This is 61, so we got a
61,
couple
right?
more episodes until our 64th, and you know we're all about the 64s around here.
Yes.
So,
I was. You know what I was doing, and I'm gonna say this now. I was looking. Because I failed. I was trying to find somebody for a reasonable price to make a big ass iced out 64 bit legends in the font. I can get like the little ones off of Wish, but that's about. And then
what, for like a chain?
yeah.
Like a G unit
40
spinner?
years.
That's what I was looking for.
A G unit, just a spinner.
That's what I wanted to get a big ass fucking thing, but or it would have been like 10 grand. And I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, I don't.
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
Once we get
you're
there.
gonna
Unless
get
we
there.
have one giant donation come in.
Yeah, somebody sent us 10 grand and we'll get, because it's not. I'm not just getting one. I'd get it for everybody.
Yeah, so
that's
we need
I want to get a set.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make a mold for it, you got to make a set of them.
Okay, so 10 grand. All right.
So yeah, so if anybody's listening, it's got an extra 10 grand just sitting around in a cookie jar.
fucking grand in
Just-
the cookie jar.
And we could even give you a
That's
shout
a
out.
bar, bro.
Yeah.
10 grand in the cookie jar, bro. I'm starting a song. Like, think about that. The right beat, and the first bar is 10 grand in the cookie jar. 100,000 people at Coachella would go fucking crazy, and all of them would not have 10 grand in the cookie jar.
No.
Should be crazy.
No, they'd probably have like their quarters and fucking
$7 in the cookie
Yeah.
jar. On the
Seven-
counter of my kitchen is a Coinstar. There's a bar right there.
Oh,
Thank you.
shit.
It's easy. Easy to do.
We're even getting freestyle content that we didn't even fucking ask for.
No, we didn't. We didn't even expect it. It was coming out of nowhere. Well, I do know. So, we were setting this up, and I caught a little bit of what you're talking about with this, this Dahmer thing.
dude.
What is?
The Dahmer show, it's like called like Monster or something along those lines. Monster, the Dahmer story, fucking thing.
Is it like a documentary?
So it's a docu-series with actors.
Yeah.
So like Doback's in it. Dr. Doback, he's his
Yeah,
dad,
yeah.
and like he was all
Step Brothers,
He's
yeah.
all makeup up. So I actually thought it was Bryan Cranston. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
why I had to look up. I'm like, I know him, but it looks like Bryan Cranston kind of, but you know, obviously with makeup and shit. So I looked it up and I was like, oh shit, it's Doback, and Molly Ringwald's in it too.
What?
Yeah, she's the mom, or she's the stepmom.
So this isn't like a document. Is it a series or a movie?
It's a series. It's 10 episodes, and
Are they hour long?
45 to 55 minutes each.
Okay. It's like 44.
Yeah. So, but the I've seen a bunch of documentaries on this motherfucker and a bunch of shows and shit, and it is pretty historically accurate.
Okay.
And I was watching a couple episodes the other night, and fuck, it was disturbing, dude. I was half in the bag with a few edibles, dude. So I was
Shit.
kind of flying high, but fuck, man, it got me uncomfortable. And not saying that that's, not saying that I'm always comfortable, but fuck, dude, like I was super uncomfortable just watching it, like laying down. Like I'm like, Jesus, man, like this guy was fucked
Like
up.
they got like is it like really gory and shit? Or?
Not gory, but it's like
The content
like
just got you fucked up
it's
because
it's super gay. Like for real, it's like super gay. Nothing wrong.
So-
with-
No, I know. It's just
with
I
gay
wasn't
people.
expecting
On
you
the
to
level-
say that
and-
was the.
But
No disrespect to the gay folks out there.
Yeah,
But
but
on
like-
a level of 1 to 10 in gaydom, is that a word? Gaydom?
Gaydom?
We just make that
Gaydom.
up?
But like in Gaydom, it's probably close to a 10. But so just imagine a dude like making out with a severed head.
Oh, so
Like
it's like
shit
that.
like that, dude.
Oh,
it was
okay.
Not is it narcolepsy? Not narcolepsy.
Necro.
Yeah, necro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
necrophilia.
Necrophilia,
So
that's
this
it.
motherfucker would drug these dudes, right? He'd slip something in their drink when they started like passing out and shit. He'd rape them and shit, and he would drill holes in their fucking skulls to try to make them living zombies.
What
Wow.
like what was he just wanted to make him a zombie? Was he using?
Well,
I don't know much about the Dahmer thing.
So he wanted to control these people. So
Okay.
he wanted almost like a sex slave type thing,
Oh,
and just be able to be in control because,
Why not just get a hoe?
yeah.
well, he was gay, so
Why not just get a hoe?
like a
gay
like a
one.
male
Like a
hoe?
gay- yeah, like a-
that exists. I'm sure.
Well,
just not somewhere.
So growing up, him and his dad would be driving down the road and they would pick up roadkill and like dissect it. So his dad encouraged it because he was a strange kid and he was like, oh, he's got a hobby. But his dad also showed him how to fucking put the bodies in acid and like wash the bones so you'd have like the purified bone and no hair or muscle on it.
So his dad was the kind of motherfucker at recess that go out there and take the bird and shit and go behind the swings and just be like, yeah, I'm gonna make you fly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, because like even like spoiler alert. I don't know if you guys care about
No, I don't know.
Spoilers. I'm
But
gonna
like
forget.
even towards the end, his dad is like, did I make them this way? Like, you know,
Yes.
because he was into all this shit too. He's like, I should have talked to him. I've had thoughts like this, but you know, like I've never actually done
So
it.
you had thoughts about it. That's because then that's a signal right there that you did it, motherfucker.
Well, no, his dad.
I know what I'm saying. Like if your dad had thoughts
Well,
about thinking if he did it or not, if he's the reason behind it, that's confirmation that you did.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
ass.
He and his mom was taking a bunch of pills when she was pregnant.
Oh,
and then,
okay, so-
then they blamed it on, I guess when he was like 4 years old, he had a hernia or something, and they gave him too much anesthetic.
Oh.
And they think that's fucked up with his brain because he was. They
So
said
he's
that he was
fucked up
never
from the
out
jump.
the same after. And
Well, so the way that they have this set, is it like present day of him in the courtroom being found like, hey, we're gonna
so it starts with him getting arrested.
okay, and,
And then it jumps. But it's the creator of American Horror Story. I've never seen any of those, but
Oh, you know, I think that's the same person who did the OJ one.
it's Ryan Murphy.
Yeah, I think he did the OJ show too.
So it kind of has similarities to that.
yeah,
So I
'Cause
can see that.
The OJ one was good. I just didn't like.
Did OJ do it?
I don't. So I think we talked about this before. I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast, but I don't know. I honestly, I'm 50-50 on whether he did it or not, because there's a theory that I had heard that it was actually his son that did the murder, and OJ covered for him. Because apparently, this is just what I'm remembering from what I had heard. Apparently, his son was very upset with Nicole. I don't know if that was the biological mother or not, or if it was a son from another
It was
woman.
I think it was a son from the previous marriage.
Yeah, so he didn't like her and was very upset, and he had gotten arrested or gotten himself in trouble for violence before, and it would explain why the glove didn't fit him, because his son was smaller than OJ. And so and then there was like something about like the time like between when something happened and like OJ just like went home and then was like hanging out and then he went and packed or something. There was something about that. And then, yeah, he may have just covered for his son. So that's why he was able to be pretty nonchalant, because he actually didn't do it. And then when he said, if I did do it, was explaining probably what his son may have done.
Yeah, that was the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I did do it.
Yeah.
And it was like in ridiculous detail about like even like the route that he would get to his house, because he would take this way instead of that way because there was less traffic lights and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, so what if that's actually, the theory is possibly, what if that's what the son did, and then OJ distracted everybody in that stupid Bronco chase at 30 miles an hour or whatever they were doing.
Yeah, because I did realize he was going. I was obviously a young baby.
Yeah.
Not baby, but I was, it's the 90s, so I was a Tyler or whatever the fuck it was. Was it 94 when this happened?
Yeah.
It was something, yeah.
94.
Like fucking 4 years
I was
old.
like in second grade or something.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it was
I'm
94.
So when this is going on at 4, it's happening. So as I'm looking at the footage now, as I got older, I'm like, yeah, he's really going quite slow. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, why didn't they just ram the fuck out of him?
Like when you look at the footage,
Yeah, I'm like, he's really,
Yeah.
they're
like
just taking a stroll.
36 max. Like
Because they were on the phone with him,
Yeah.
and he's like, just let me get to my house.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, so it would explain where
it
it's
was
like
on the phone. Wait, what the?
They were on
Yeah.
the phone with
don't know too much
him or
about the
AC
OJ shit.
Green.
it was. I think it was AC Green. They were on the phone with him, and they were hearing OJ talk about wanting to kill himself or whatever. But yeah, like it would be the perfect distraction, because everyone's looking at him. Meanwhile, the son is able to go and fucking go wherever the fuck he went, which I don't even know where he's at. I don't know if he's in the United States.
This is a fucking Grand Theft Auto mission.
Yeah. So I don't.
Go kill your ex-wife and
Distract the
her
cops.
boyfriend.
Yeah. So it might. That's my thinking of it.
He was definitely had 5 stars on him going down that
Hell
highway.
yeah,
dude.
he did. 30 miles an hour. Then he put the cheat code in, and the stars went away.
Yep. But no, like that ESPN did like a 30 for 30 on OJ.
Yeah.
Right when that series came out, and one of the last episodes, OJ's like buddy was like being interviewed, and he goes, "Yeah, he's like, we got super high one night, and it was just us two in the backyard." And he goes, "I just asked him. I was like, hey man, did you do it?" And his response was, "I wish he wouldn't have opened the door."
Really.
And he was like, that was the last time I talked to him. He's like, I didn't fucking talk with him.
I wish he
Wow.
would. Wait. Who-
The dude that was with
the
Nicole.
friend.
Yeah.
No, yeah, the friend of OJ they were smoking together in his backyard. And he asked OJ, he's like, dude, just tell me. He's like, did you do it? And he's like, I wish she didn't open the door.
Or she did, yeah.
His wife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't his
So
wife open the door?
he killed her.
OJ's wife, Nicole.
Yeah.
OJ was saying,
I don't know. I don't know the whole OJ story.
oh,
So
shit,
that's why I'm
okay.
like,
That's why you're confused.
Yeah.
I just like.
Well,
I just thought
OJ
you
did say he wasn't white or black. He was OJ. So
did say that. No, okay. So what happened is the story of OJ is it's a great song by Jay-Z, but also the story of OJ is that he was like his wife. I don't think they were even divorced. I think they were just separated. His wife Nicole was living somewhere else, and some waiter, she was out, left her sunglasses, expensive sunglasses. She's a rich lady. The waiter goes to the house to hit the story is the waiter goes there to drop off the sunglasses, which seems a little sus, but whatever. But then the story is that OJ went over there to pick a fight with her, or they were already fighting, and then that guy was there, and he assumed that they were having an affair or something, so he murdered that dude. Was it Ron Goldman?
Yeah.
He was the because I forget.
Yeah, Fred is his dad.
Yeah, that's right. Ron Goldman, and then Nicole, he murdered her as well, and then took off. And then there was the Bronco chase. So that's, I think, the story. I don't think I butchered it too much.
No, yeah, and Nicole was, I believe, dating Marcus Allen. Do you know who Marcus Allen is, the running back? No. He was pretty much a younger version of OJ. So
I don't know much of the story, guys.
No, I know. Well, that's
Fucking black people. You know, like you
Dude.
think they know the story and shit.
Well, no, I thought you knew. So then I realized when I was telling you, I was like, oh shit, you really don't know this thing.
I
You
don't
aren't even pulling my leg.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
this thing
say
is everywhere.
because OJ murdered 2 white people. If a white dude murdered 2 black people, you'd probably know the story. I'm just fucking with you, man.
No, because the news will be like, guys, guess what happened?
Oh yeah, the news. Yeah,
Yeah, so
the
you
news
should
would
know
be
a bunch about Dahmer because a lot of the fucking dudes were black that he
Were they?
killed.
I thought it was like I thought there was like Asians or
Well,
something.
there was
He
an
liked
Asian
soy?
kid.
No.
So, what's fucked up about Dahmer though is the police got called to his apartment like 3 times, and
Yeah.
like there was like body parts and shit in there. There was like a dead guy laying in his bedroom one time when they came by and just
Wait.
didn't search properly.
Oh, okay.
And
There was like,
so
what's up with that guy? He's sleeping. Don't
there
worry
was
about it.
this 14-year-old Asian kid. He was all drugged up and he escaped, and he was going down the hallway in the apartment complex, and the neighbor saw him, and the neighbor was like, who are you? Like, tried and called the police. Dahmer was coming back from the liquor store, and he was like, oh, that's my boyfriend. And the dude's naked, by the way.
Yeah.
And so they wrap him up in like a blanket, and the cops come. Dahmer's like, oh, that's my boyfriend. He had too much to drink. And the cops basically just let him
No,
let him back into the apartment.
They're just like, oh, those gay guys.
And then yeah, pretty much.
What was like the 70s?
No, it's the late 80s.
80? Oh, was it that late?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He got caught in 91.
Oh, I didn't even know it was that
Yeah.
recent. It was like, wait a minute. So it was Dahmer, and then a couple years later it was OJ.
Yeah.
These are like back to back. I didn't realize that. I thought this was like,
And,
Back. Sorry.
this is all
Then
news.
John Wayne Gacy,
Yeah.
he got the lethal injection
Yeah.
the same day that Dahmer was like in court.
What? These guys were all just like,
Fucking around.
yeah, they all went ham in the 80s. Like, what happened?
70s and 80s. Well,
Well, maybe.
Dahmer
Miami
started.
shit.
Dahmer killed his first dude in like 77 or 78,
Okay.
and
Maybe that's what I was
Then
thinking.
he went like I think like 9 months. It was either 9 months or like 2 years, somewhere in that gap. He started again.
Oh, okay. Okay. So he did kill somebody in the 70s. Maybe that's where I'm confusing it. Cuz yeah, but that's crazy that they didn't even it took until 91 for
Yeah.
that whole thing to wrap up.
No cameras, dude.
That's true. Like
Yeah, because technology's a motherfucker today.
Like,
Yeah.
Because I know when like Ted Bundy was.
That's what I was thinking of when you said Dahmer at first.
you know what? I think so. He was before him,
yeah,
right?
he was in the 70s.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's who I was thinking.
So,
I was confusing the two.
When he was doing his shit, the term serial killer didn't even exist.
Okay.
So they came up with that later, and
So wait a minute. So Dahmer. Okay, I think I've merged these two together, like Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer. So Dahmer was
Ted
he was
Bundy
gay.
did all girls. Dahmer did all
That's-
boys or
okay.
men,
Yeah.
and boys to men.
Yeah.
and a lot of them were black. But like, there's one episode, dude. There's one episode that he hooks up with a deaf guy.
Oh.
And again, not to spoil all of it, I don't,
Well, it's all like historical,
right?
Like, yeah.
So
So,
he meets this deaf guy at the gay club, right?
Uh-huh.
And the guy's like writing down his responses and shit. I bet Jeffrey Dahmer was so fucking like, hell yeah, this guy can't fucking talk. He's gonna be fucking easy as fuck to fucking kill.
Oh yeah. Well, I think we were talking about it the other day because you've been watching Boardwalk Empire.
Yep.
Good
And
show.
It is. It's
I finished watching it. I haven't watched it in like the last week because I've been busy and shit. But yes,
you haven't finished it yet?
I haven't finished like watching the first season. I started watching it when my kid was born.
Oh, okay,
Then I
got it.
stopped because we've been busy. I got to get back to finishing. The first season.
It gets pretty good. My only criticism is like after watching shows like The Wire and The Sopranos, it's a good show. It gives you everything you want, but sometimes it shouldn't give me what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like The Wire didn't always give you what you want. Like Stringer Bell, they killed him off in like spoiler alert. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I spoiled what they
I'll
killed.
forget it. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
About it.
They killed him off in like season 2.
Yeah.
And he was like a really powerful character, and so, some of the other characters they do that with, and like this one, they kind of like,
Well,
they save the day sometimes.
They did that with my boy. I don't want to because he's been watching it. They
Yeah.
did that with my boy in season 2.
They save the day, or
No,
they
they killed him.
Oh yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
and
Yeah,
I was pissed.
I'm so glad y'all didn't say that because I'll be like, fuck.
But like,
This one you don't tell me because I care about this one. Okay. Fuck. Now I don't even watch season 2.
but we were talking about how back in the day there was no like. There was cameras, but there wasn't like it is now. You could literally
social media and shit. Like,
No.
Fucking.
like even when they would zoom in like on a camera, like back in
It'd be
like the
glitchy
early,
and shit.
you
You
couldn't
couldn't-
see that shit. It was all
No.
blurry and shit. Your face would be all blurry.
You could literally move to another state and start a brand new life. Like no one would fucking know. You
Yeah.
could be like, you know, I don't like it here in Michigan anymore. I'm gonna go to Ohio, and my new name is gonna be Tom Phillipson. And
Hey, Tom Phillipson.
yeah, and you can just make shit up.
I'm a contractor.
Yeah, you start in doing like, and you could build a new life, or you'd hear this.
Because you're a contractor.
Yeah,
You can build a new life.
yeah.
All
And
that
then-
shit works.
And then you get tired with that and be like, you know what? I'm going to go to Nebraska, and now I'm going to be Thomas Foote from now on.
And then you switch it up when you get to Montana. Yeah, now my name's going to be Philip Thomas
Yeah.
Thompson.
You could have families all over the United States. And then if you get yourself established, you could just go from place to place and say, I'm a traveling salesman. I'll be back in town.
And then 23andMe comes out, and you got fucking kids and family
Yeah.
everywhere.
They're like, wait a minute. Thomas Foote? Was that Phil Timmelson? What did I say that guy?
Phil Timmelson.
Whatever that name was.
Phil Timmelson.
Wasn't he Phil Timmelson in Ohio? I thought he was out of Akron. No, he's out of Fargo, North Dakota. That would have been so cool. You could have
I
just
was in
done.
Billings, Montana. Like,
Yeah.
Or like you could just shave too, like you shave or like grow a beard, and you could look completely different.
Yeah, I'd be like, that ain't me. That's a lookalike.
Put a rock in my shoe so I walk different in every state. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like,
That'd be so cool. It would have been so. And on top of that, you could like.
Be a criminal and
You-
fucking live.
professional criminal.
Yeah.
On some Jesse James shit.
Road dog Jesse James.
Yeah, or him. You could shake, rattle, and roll in.
You could,
and get the WWE title.
the ass man.
The ass boys.
What's his name?
Sesame Daddy ass. That's
Wait,
from
what?
AEW, dude.
Oh.
The Acclaimed. They're with Billy Gunn now, and they
Yeah,
call
like
him
the-
Daddy Ass because they can't call him Mr. Ass because
It's taken.
taken by WWE. So they call him Daddy Ass, and their whole thing is like their handshake is like scissoring, and
Ah.
he's like Sesame Daddy
yeah,
Ass.
doing this and shit. Yeah, I see them.
That shit's
What they called the
awesome.
Gun Club first or some shit?
They turned the Gun Club turned on Billy Gunn, and so now he's with the Acclaimed. And Max Caster is the rapper, and I don't know the other dude's name, but the other dude's the one that goes Sesame Daddy.
So okay, you guys have been watching wrestling consistently.
Yeah.
Recently, right?
Not
Yeah, I have.
consistently, but
You're kind of
watch
tapped
it when
in.
I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, Sami
So-
Zayn's like the best thing going on right now.
I
It's like
don't
the honorary Oos and shit or
Yup.
some shit for one.
I don't know nothing about what's going on in WWE other than like Vince has been so canceled. Now he has to work out at Planet Fitness. That's all I know.
Is he really?
Yeah, there was photos online. He was just working out at Planet Fitness. They were like, man, they canceled him so hard
Dude,
they
he's
took away
probably
his
got a
gym.
gym membership to every fucking thing, and then like wherever
Probably
he
has a
goes in the
gym at
world.
home.
Well, I got a
Well, if he's traveling, I'm saying,
I got
he probably has
a
a
membership to every Planet Fitness for $20 a month.
Well, no, I'm saying he probably has every like LA Fitness.
Oh,
every company.
I need to
He's
go
probably
to a
got a
gym.
membership.
True.
Just in case if he's in any town, he can go work out.
I doubt people fuck with him too because he's Vince fucking McMahon. Like,
No.
You're not gonna fuck with him in the gym.
No, there was just a bunch of people taking. There was some woman on a treadmill took a picture of him, and then someone at the weight rack took a picture of
Yeah,
him.
no, you're not gonna fuck with him while he's working out.
No, I don't think so.
I'll kick your ass.
Yeah, well, it's because they'll put off the lunk alarm if you bother. It's like there's no intimidation. You can't It's like stop intimidating Vince over there. He feels he goes to the counter. He's like, I feel intimidated. They keep taking pictures of me. And they put the lunk alarm on.
Everyone's fucking like bullying him.
Hi, Vince.
Vince is getting bullied at
He's
the
like,
gym.
stop! I just want to do my sets.
Call the Undertaker on your ass. Son of a bitch.
But like, okay, so I heard all this stuff about CM Punk. Did CM Punk get fired or something?
He did get fired from AEW.
He did.
Yeah.
What-
He's
He
a
just
piece of
fucked,
shit, man.
Ambrose or Jericho? Who did just
Dude, he got fired as the champion.
Yeah, like so.
CM
They're
Punk
about
got
to
fired as the
unify
champion.
or they passed it already.
That's passed.
Okay.
So wait a minute. What was the reasoning for them to do that, or is this a work? Is he going to come back and be like as an NWO?
No, I don't think he'll ever work for AEW again.
Oh, okay. Okay.
A lot of backstage politics with him and like the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega,
Okay.
who are partial owners in
Yeah, I
it.
must say they.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
Oh.
he got in a fist fight with one of the Young Bucks,
Oh.
and then him and Tony Khan got into it. Tony Khan's like the owner.
Yeah. Well, I seen a video of him. I didn't realize he was such a young guy.
Yeah,
He's like- he's in his
his
30s.
dad
His dad
owns
owns
the
the
fucking
Panthers.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, his
Yeah,
dad's
Jaguars,
got
I'm
the
saying.
money.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
that makes sense.
He inherited like billions of dollars from
His dad was like, run this shit for me, basically.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. So there's that. So CM Punk is out, and then the other thing I was hearing about is there was.
Disco Inferno coming back.
Is he really?
No.
Oh,
Damn.
I was hearing about the Moondogs. No, there was what was the other thing that happened with them? I'm drawing a blank now. It was CM Punk got fired, which I heard a rumor about that, which apparently is true. It's no rumor. And then there was something where they suspend a bunch of people or something like that.
I don't know.
Wasn't
During softball season, I don't really pay attention to
Oh,
AEW too much. But I did look up the Punk shit, so that is
Oh.
accurate.
Well, maybe that one's a work. Maybe it's like a bunch of jobbers like Phil Timmelson or whatever they just fucking threw out. They're like
Jeff Wrestler.
Cock Davis.
Yeah, Jeff Wrestler.
Jeff Wrestler shows up there with his resume.
Dude,
And Robert's going to AEW.
yeah, they should. They should all.
Robert's like Dahmer, dude. He looks just like that motherfucker.
Robert is fucking intense. He was
His
on a
move
hot
is called
streak
the
for a
Children
while.
Drop Off.
Fucking, he shows up in his green sweatsuit
Yeah.
with his leather gloves.
in his 90s, in his 95 Dodge LeBaron with the top down. Hey, want to get in?
I really like your style. You want to go back to my place for a beer or two? I'm just lonely.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
But nowadays you can't get away with that type of shit though.
Yeah.
No.
You can't get away from because somebody somewhere, any of this true crime stuff I've ever seen, this is to loop it back around from wrestling. There's going to be a connection. There's
A West Side Connection?
There's a West Side connection here. But so,
Is it that dude in the video that looks like Black Renard?
wait, who?
West Side Connection video.
Which one was that one?
Remember that dude, like, they had, like, their heads pop up?
That was Lil Jon.
Oh, yeah.
That's
All right,
Lil
never
Jon.
mind.
I was like,
Wait, is there a West Side Connection one like that, too?
maybe that guy's from West Side Connection, but he's like mean mugging.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's anyway. Nobody knows what we're talking. One of these days, we'll have to play the video on the stream.
Yeah.
I can't say the name of it.
Oh, yeah.
I
T
can't.
can.
Yeah, but
What's that? Who?
it's a Little John Ice Cube song. We
Yeah.
It's Ice Cube, nigga. And
that one.
We can't say the title.
But in the
Oh, roll call. It's just called roll call.
I guess
It's not in it.
all right.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was.
It's called roll call.
Oh,
It's not called
Yeah, no.
Real?
No, it's just called
Roll call?
Oh.
Because think about it, you couldn't market it that way anyway.
That's true.
You
Yeah.
couldn't have the N word on it. They'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" No, I think so.
All right, I guess you got that. But yeah, if you watch the first probably 2 seconds of the video, there's like 3 heads.
Yeah, they
And there's this one dude.
black in the background.
But
This
there's-
one dude's like bobbing his head.
But
like,
the face he's making is so crazy.
Like
Like I
one of
want
the East
to.
Side Boys.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
all fucked. Hold on, I'm gonna.
They
I gotta
never
find
really
it.
Said, I mean, like it was Lil Jon and the East Side Boys, but like it was really just Lil Jon.
does anyone
Yeah.
know any name of an East Side boy?
Was the Ying Yang Twins part of that, or were they?
No, I don't
They
know
were-
either of their names either.
It Bo Hagen and I don't know.
Here it is. This guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy's face over here. I'm gonna rewind it back. Look at him. All right, here. Just watch this guy over here by the what is it?
Far
the
left, ladies and gentlemen. When you ever go and look at the
Yeah,
video,
just
far
watch
left.
within the first 5 seconds.
First 5 seconds, far left.
Look at that guy's face.
He ready to
Look
go.
at his face.
yeah.
It's like he has his face like
Yeah,
he
you
just tasted
know.
something good.
Right, and he's like, fucking black people. Oh, yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer. No, but seasonings.
But yeah,
Lorries.
he even cooked up his neighbor some
With the guy in the
flesh.
Little John video.
No, Dahmer.
this is gonna-
He cooked his neighbor some flesh and tried to serve it to her as a sandwich.
How did she figure it out?
Well,
She
so,
tasted it like this tastes weird.
No, she wouldn't taste it because she knew something was up with it.
Yeah.
But she would hear like the power tools and the screaming at night and shit like that. She called the police like multiple times and they never they even in one episode they even played like the actual phone call and the police like, "No, ma'am, we've handled it. It's nothing wrong. Just we can't come unless there's an emergency. Like, go back to sleep." And she's
So,
like,
like-
"Someone's being murdered over there," and like they still didn't show up. The police really dropped the ball on this Dahmer shit.
Yeah, it's like
there's
everything's fine.
there's a
No.
sound
Well,
of a drill, just, and then it's like and
Yeah.
it's like there's someone being murdered. Like they're just
It's a movie. Go to sleep, bitch.
And then
Hey, it's an alternative lifestyle. Okay,
Right,
don't get in
he's-
their business.
It's a drill dough, okay,
no,
bitch.
so the cops come to his door one time,
Yeah.
right? And he opens the door, and he's like, "Yeah." They asked him if they come in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Well, there is some gay stuff in here." And like the cops looked at each other, they're like,
Yeah, we're
"Is it a
good."
lot of gay stuff?" And he's like, "Kinda." And like, so they come in, and then when they're leaving, they're like, "We got to go shower." Like,
Jesus.
they were like just so anti. That's the one thing Netflix always has to push an agenda. So,
Oh, yeah, I
so it
see.
is.
That's the woke angle they got.
That's
It's
like
like
Yeah. So
Stick that in there.
yeah, they get really extra woke on some stuff, and it's just like I don't. It reminds me of that one documentary that they did. I think it was like American Murder or something.
I
like
just
that.
watched that Next Door with
Yeah.
all the like the Facebook footage. And
Yeah,
all
it's
that.
all
Yeah.
Facebook footage and like body cam footage and courtroom footage of this guy who basically murdered. Well, he didn't basically. He did it. He murdered his. Essentially, he did it.
He murdered his wife
Okay.
and the 2 kids.
I think he had 2 daughters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Benoit. Ain't this the
I
bitch?
think his name was something similar. It was like a Chris Watts. Chris Watts, I want to say.
What's
Something
with
like
these
that.
Chris's?
Yeah, there's a lot of Chris's.
A lot of Chris's murdering
What
people.
the fuck is going on?
But
My brother's name is Chris. Mm.
But it was great until you get to the end where it's basically like this could happen in your home if you're married to a man type message. It was like some
Yeah.
message like that. It was like
It was like 80 to 90% of domestic violence is by the man or the boyfriend or the husband or boyfriend. I'm like,
Yeah.
no shit, dude. Like,
I'm like, cool. I'm glad you slipped that out. I didn't
Y'all don't
catch
know
on to
shit
that.
about black people. Let me tell you something. Black women be beating the shit out of people. Here's how I know. I've
have
seen
you
it.
seen it on Instagram and TikTok?
No, I've seen it in person. I've seen black women beat the shit out of black dudes in like grocery stores, all kinds of shit. They don't be fucking around.
Oh yeah, I've
But at the
seen
same
it.
time, I've also seen the opposite. Actually, it's kind of a two-way street. It's a whole bunch of dudes getting their ass whooped that's not reporting it because of pride issues. No one's gonna say they.
Oh,
get their ass
yeah,
whooped by
no.
that bitch. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like no one's gonna say that shit.
Yeah.
My uncle, for example, I seen that shit with him, and it was like, you ain't getting your ass beat, bro. You gotta.
But like as a dude, you really can't do nothing bad.
There, I know.
Or you shouldn't do anything bad.
Without getting into specifics,
Unless you're like life threatening shit, dude.
I know what it's like to call the cops
He's
on a
dead, so I
girl,
can talk on it, but-
and the cops come and they treat you like you're wasting your time, like you're wasting
Yes.
their time. And I was like, "Well, what'd you want me to do? Should I have not done anything? Shit's getting. You had to do X, Y, and Z over here last week,
My
and
uncle,
you took this person away."
God rest his soul, Uncle Q. But same situation. Girl put his hands on him, and like my uncle, he was about maybe 6'2", 260. So he was kind of big. She girl was small. He was like, listen, he had to grab her like, look. He literally said, I will kill you. It was funny because it's not funny. Because he was trying not to hit her and shit, but like she's like hitting him like in the face type shit. My uncle literally grabs her by her arms, lifts her up like, look, he says, I will kill you. And he goes, I'm trying not to, but I will. And she keeps hitting him, so he had to walk away. Like he walked out of the house, and I was like, dog, you should have killed her. You gave her a warning, and the shit that I was seeing, I'm like,
I personally think
That's like a Chappelle.
you got it coming.
I personally think there should be a 26-to-1 ratio as far as I don't think guys should be hitting women in general, but I think as after 26 hits from a woman, a guy
That
gets
is a-
one.
No shit.
He gets
Fuck
at least
all that.
one at that point. You'd be
You
like,
got-
all right,
you got
24,
3.
25, 26. All right. Because it only really would take one, and then it would just be, it'd be done.
Here's how I see it. And it's weird we got on this topic of domestic violence, but yeah, go whatever. It's cool. But like women, they get emotional. So like, you know, some women they throw little tantrums and hit people and shit. I personally never had this happen to me at all, but I see
I
it in
have.
the movies. Like they throw tantrums and it's like that's like 1, 2, 3, 3 little quick hits, and it's like okay, I'll let that slide. But now it's like you do the shit again, you know. I'm not saying hit a woman. I'm not promoting hit a woman, but gentlemen, you have to. I would say grab her hands if you can. But the reason that women be getting hit is because they be instigating. it.
See, I just turtled until she wore herself out.
shit.
So
Oh, you just
I
yeah?
just turtled, and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, this doesn't hurt anyway. It's like
Yeah.
fucking like, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you
Fucking
think
little
Floyd
smacks.
Mayweather's woman would hit him?
Nah.
Oh, dude.
Do you think anyone dating Mike Tyson would hit him?
No, fuck no. That's opening a can of worms you don't want to even look at. That would be that's why I think it's like you got so much. Or this is my other thing is more men need to learn like some sort of like jujitsu or something.
I know
where you
jujitsu and boxing.
Then all of a sudden when they try to hit you, you don't hit them, but you do like
Move out
some
the way.
move.
You
and
flip 'em.
You do like a Steven Seagal thing, and you just fucking just take their arm and throw them out the door, and then you're done. And you're like, I didn't do shit.
Do a hip toss.
Yeah,
that's
hip toss.
that's what you would do. Like, oh, no, you did that. You fell.
Put
Judo actually is what you
Put them in like a camel clutch.
using your
Make
Steiner
them tap.
recliner. Or you could always
Tap
you could
out,
always,
bitch. Tap
You
out.
could always give her the crippler crossface.
See, that's
Never
deadly,
failed.
man. That's deadly.
But
Bitches be tripping.
Right, yeah, you know.
Because then they got to tap out. That's a tap out. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
you gonna tap the fuck out for sure.
till they calm down.
Right?
Like, all right,
Yeah.
Or you could pull a Dahmer and fucking cut their head off, wrap it up in saran wrap,
I don't like where
put
this
it
is
in your
going.
closet,
I don't like where this is going.
and just use it as a sexual thing later.
I mean that's
It's
an
an
option.
option.
I don't know if that's the option I'm going to go with.
I'm not gonna explore that one.
It's going to take a lot to get me to that point.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know,
I'm just saying, there's options.
there's
There's a lot of options.
that
There's-
was a yeah, very descriptive one.
I mean,
wanna go
it
down that road.
happened.
If we go down the road, we're gonna go in reverse very
But
quick.
okay, so speaking of fucking crazy bitches, there's like with Dahmer, and I know it happened with Bundy and Manson.
Oh, I
fucking
know where
these
you're going.
women fucking write them letters in jail, sending them money, asking them for autographs, asking them if they could marry them, and all this shit.
Wait.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, this dude just fucking decapitated someone, yet it gets you
Does that
moist
really
in your
happen?
fucking pants. Yes.
There was a few girls on.
Manson, I think, got married in jail.
Yes, there was girls when Manson died.
Charles,
Yeah.
Charles Manson. When he died, there were girls doing like R.I.P. I'm so sad. The love of my. These are people that I knew, and I was like, well, I didn't know this about you. and they were like upset as if like a celebrity died.
Wait, when did he die?
Probably within the last 10 years.
What, Manson?
Yeah.
He's been in jail for that long?
Yeah, he was in jail for up until he died. Yeah.
You say he killed people?
What's that?
Charles Manson, he killed people, right?
He orchestrated the
He was like a cult leader. wasn't
yeah,
he?
he did the cult thing. There was a bunch of crimes, but they basically got him for orchestrating the murder of what's her name, Sharon
So-
Tate.
Yeah.
So he killed people. He orchestrated murders.
Yeah.
And he had bitches write him letters in jail.
Yeah.
I have 2 words for this motherfucker. You ready? Mm-hmm. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean that's it at this point because it's like, well, sir, you got what you deserve. And for the women who got horny off of this motherfucker, fuck you too.
Like what, man?
Yeah.
But like even like Dahmer, like it was shown in the documentary, he was getting letters from chicks and shit, and like I'm like, dude, the dude's gay.
You think he would? You think because he kills the pussy?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what they're thinking. They're like, I just know that.
Come kill the pussy.
That dude's gonna kill this
But
fucking.
fuck, man.
Come
Like,
kill me, bitch. Kill me.
like
Take me now.
chopping up motherfuckers and
Choke
eating
me.
them turns chicks on, dude.
I think it goes down to a. I think there's like a natural thing with some women where they because it's the same. I think it's the same concept. It's just a warped sense of it. Of like girls who want to date or be with like the dangerous guy. It's like, well, I know this guy's like a criminal. I know this guy could like, you know, if I
live
pissed
life-
him off, could like literally kill me with a punch like a Mayweather. But he's not. He doesn't have the celebrity. He's just like some
live
dude
life
in the street.
fast lane.
Yeah.
Life in a fast lane.
And they know they get into that, and it's just another version of it. It's like they just want to be, I don't know, they want to put themselves in a dangerous scenario.
It's like
Even-
the rape fantasy.
Daddy
Yeah,
issues
yeah.
is probably what it results to.
Oh, for sure.
And that said, ladies and gentlemen, get some fucking help with your sick ass.
That's
You whore.
But they came out. They even came out with a. They even came out with a Dahmer comic book.
what?
Yeah.
Listen,
You don't remember that?
what the
No,
fuck? What
I
in the
didn't know
Archie-
this.
Yeah, they came out with a Dahmer comic book like short, like when he was in jail, because he was in jail for. He died, I think, in '94. Like someone killed him in jail. Yeah, he because he didn't get the death penalty.
Oh, he was the one who died in jail.
Yeah,
Okay.
he got his ass beat in jail and died.
Okay. That's
Sounds about right.
Well,
Very
what-
geopoliticky.
how did they do that? How did he end up dying?
So
probably got shanked
in
to
the
death.
in the
I could see
documentary, which I think is pretty accurate on it, he was cleaning duty.
that. Okay.
And he was in the weight room cleaning, and they assigned this other dude that like couldn't stand him,
oh.
and he just beat the shit out of him with weights and shit.
Oh, jeez.
Like slammed his shit in his face in the shit and stuff.
All right. Well,
So
I mean, that's. I'm sure the people that wanted him to get the death penalty weren't too upset about it.
right,
They were like,
oh, look. Our work's been done for us.
but like imagine being his parents, dude. Imagine like your kid. Like, sorry, T, I don't mean to. You just said you
Yeah, I
had a
know.
kid.
That's-
I would never want to put this on you. But imagine if your kid would turn out to be a serial killer.
That
Or
would-
anyone's kid, like being the parent to that kid, like I don't know if I would be able to live with myself.
see, that's
I would, but it's like, because
You're like,
I didn't
teach
raise
that
him to be that
motherfucker.
motherfucker that shit. Like,
I
hey,
don't know.
man, I be high, okay? Is that why, sir? Is that what it is? Weed made you this parent? Like, no, bitch, listen. He hung out with those friends over there in that. Actually, we just talked about this earlier. It's funny you say this. My son will never be around that shit. He'll never be able to say, "Oh, I grew up in the hood." You were born in West Bloomfield. You'll never be able to say that shit.
But look, well, your son's got an advantage because usually serial killers are only white, dude. White people are fucking crazy.
Nah, there's serial killers that are black. They just don't get caught. They live in the hood, and these are your real gangsters. They just don't kill people violently. They just shoot the fuck out of them. There's real
Right.
serial killers. And I know them. I know some of them people. And my cousin's their lawyer for sure.
well, that's a steady work.
But yeah, but the white people are the ones, like I said, fucking white people for the second week in a row. They're the ones that fucking cook up the shit and keep the body parts.
Yeah.
And you know,
Yeah, you
masturbate
don't
with
see-
somebody else's
yeah.
hand when
Black
it's
people not
detached
doing
from
that
them,
shit. Yeah, black
or
people not doing that.
eating their fucking skin and organs and keeping their penises in a fucking freezer. Dude.
that's
I'm curious to see. No,
And he's like, they're like, oh, what's that smell? Oh, I got bad pork chops and I forgot to put them in the fridge.
is that what he's telling them to think?
wow.
He's like, I got a shipment of meat and it went bad. He's like, oh,
Oh, fuck that. See, the wildest shit black people gonna do is kill you and leave your body for your people. But we ain't finna be like, yeah, I cut his fucking body up, bro. And shit, bro was talking crazy in the liquor store, so I took him to the crib and dissected his heart. You know what I'm saying? I told him not to fuck with me no more. You know what I'm saying? He stepped on my shoes, bro. You know what I'm saying? My brand new whites, you know, my new white Air Ones, bro. I don't play that shit. I
He
cut
does
his
the bird
motherfucking
call.
fingers off. Cut him the fuck up, bro. We had Cud pick him up.
I'm
You know what
standing
saying?
on your shoes now,
Right now.
motherfucker.
No, what the fuck? Now your shoes is in my pot, dog. Now we got people soup. You know what I'm saying? And I passed it to my neighbor, and she liked it. She had it with Townhouse crackers. You don't see that shit happening, bro. We just shoot you, and we shoot you multiple times, and people do it multiple times. That's why, I just read something in Chicago and Philadelphia had the most fucking murders. Like they just came up for state of emergency from that shit. And it's
Really?
like those are the serial killers, for black people. Them motherfuckers.
See, this is where, well, I guess they didn't have the term serial killer back in the day though. But if you raised one, say, back in the day, that's when you'd be like, all right, I'm leaving the state. My new name is Phil Timmelson, and this is my wife Marjorie, and we don't have any family.
Dude,
I now live in Akron, Ohio. I don't know nothing about nothing. Hey, you read about that guy in the newspaper? Pff, I don't know. I don't keep up with the news.
so
Come on, Phil. What do you got? What do you got to say about this guy who just got convicted of murdering 10 people? I don't get into politics. I
kind of
can't.
looks like you, but a
Yeah.
younger version.
Phil Timmelson.
Come on, he's got that Timmelson smile. What do you think about that? Nah, I don't know. I don't know nothing about this.
He looks like he might be from a Thomas family, not
Fucking
Yeah.
roll
Timmelson.
it. Or Foot.
Yeah,
But they go into Dahmer's grandma's house because he was staying with her, and she's got fucking dementia at this time.
Yeah.
Of course she does. Of course
And
the
her
bitch does.
son, Dahmer's dad, goes in there, and they're like, "Sir, you can't be in here." He goes, "She's got dementia. Let me just bring her to her room." So the fucking cops are bringing out fucking a head and fucking body parts, and she's in her room.
With the bite parts in the head and shit.
No, in her room, she didn't. He put all the shit in his room.
Oh.
No.
He had this box and put a head in it, and there's other shit in a crawl space.
Oh man,
See, now I'm really concerned if I'm gonna meet someone named Phil Timmelson.
I'm telling you, if you meet Phil Timmelson, you run. That guy's got secrets. That guy's got bodies
He's gonna
buried
be on
somewhere.
your next movie set, dude.
Yeah.
The fuck he's not.
He's gonna shake your hand. Hey, I'm your new gaffer. My name's Phil Timmelson. He'd be like, you gaff the fuck out of here.
And he'll shake your hand with his left hand, like Melvin just tried
Yeah.
to.
Well, now that's red flag number one. You shook my hand with a left, or you shook my hand with your left hand. That's red flag number one.
Nope.
He's like, my right hand doesn't work too good anymore. And
No.
it's
Someone cut
completely
it off.
severed off.
Right. And stored it in this fucking lazy Susan with the rest of his hot chocolate and coffee. Yeah, in the morning I want to wake up and have a hand prepare my food for me. It's not gonna be mine though. It uses like a fucking.
You need a
glove.
finger to stir your fucking shit.
Comes in.
Oh,
What is this? I
dude.
bought this at Walmart. Bitch, no, you didn't.
But he was they have a scene of him in the cafeteria in jail, and he's got a chicken wing bone, and he dips it in some ketchup, and he's like, "Doesn't this look like a thumb, everyone?" And he starts and starts licking it and shit.
No
Just
wonder they
fucking
killed him.
They just dude. Yeah, he was not very smart when he went in there. If that's true, he was just antagonizing everyone.
Oh yeah, you about to die, bro.
Yeah.
Because
I
I
wasn't
guess
scaring
he
nobody.
said he wanted the death penalty, but it wasn't legal there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's no wonder
And then
somebody.
he
killed him.
became reborn. He got baptized. He tried to become a Christian, and then he got killed.
Well, you know
How it
what?
goes. I'm about to die. God, I love you. I am so sorry. Bang! Oh damn! Every time, look at the story.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I guess he made peace, and that's all we can ask for.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Put people in pieces.
Jeff. R.I.P. Jeff. Jeff D. I like to call him
They
Jeff.
called him JD.
JD?
in the jail.
Did
Like,
they?
JD, man, what's up?
JD
And then
just died.
well, that's got to be something. I know there's been this resurgence on serial killers on Netflix. There was the Night Stalker.
That one's good too.
There was that one.
really
Was
good.
that just a documentary?
Yeah.
Okay, there was that one. There was OJ was a big hit for a while, a few years back.
Maybe want to go buy more bullets. just in case.
They had the Versace one.
Oh yeah, the Versace dude. What did he just kill one guy or he
No,
killed like multiple?
the dude that killed Versace killed like 6 people.
Oh, that's
and he
right,
was
yeah.
like that series is super gay too.
Well, I think it's the same guy did that
Are
one.
you seeing?
Yeah.
Let me shut up.
Dude, it's gay white dudes
Yeah.
that go crazy
Yep.
when they don't know how to deal with their gayness. Sorry, it's okay.
Well, back in the
Yeah,
day,
back
it
in the
wasn't
day,
acceptable.
yeah.
Now it's acceptable, so you don't have that pressure. But back in the day, it was like this whole like they had to keep it a secret,
Right.
and you're criminal. Oh, that's probably why the cops didn't do anything because they're like, I don't know, this
It
is
was
all
no, it
foreign
was
to me.
exactly like
Yeah.
with that little Asian kid that like escaped and they brought him back. He goes, yeah, we got. He's like, do you want to see pictures? Because he's my boyfriend. It was literally the pictures he just took of him when he was like passed out.
Yeah, and they're just like, I don't know nothing about all this. This is foreign. Nowadays, and maybe that's though. Here's something. Here's a thought, and I don't think maybe because now everything's more acceptable. That's why we don't have the as many of the crazies, right? Where they're not having to keep it all up inside. They're like, you know what? All right,
Maybe.
there's not all this like
Yeah, maybe it was just a deep
I don't
dark
know.
secret that you can get out now.
There's probably some like expert, like psychological expert, listen to this and be like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know.
Don't listen to these guys.
No,
Yeah.
or he's like, you're a genius.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping he's doing. But I just have a feeling like as I'm saying this, he's listening with his headphones. He's just shaking his head. He's like, this guy don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like this. Guy.
what these motherfuckers are talking about at all.
But I don't know. I mean, yeah, it was a different world back then. They just did nobody wanted to pay attention because that's what I'm thinking now. Is like you tell me like the gobs are just letting them go. But I don't. It's people are fucking crazy. People are nuts.
Just like Sonny said, man, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares about it.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares about that. I will say this though. So, separate of the serial killers, I know that I wanted to make a correction from a previous episode. I wanted to
Alright.
make an announcement on this. So, I was the episode that just two episodes ago? No, it was this recent episode that came out.
Fucking white people.
Yeah, that one. So we went through and we discussed, and we reorganized, I believe, the holidays to be better, just to catch it. This is what
I think I saw something about that.
yeah, we
Like
fixed
recently
the
on the
holidays.
Yeah, it was part of the post.
Yeah, so it was like redone, but I want to make one amendment. Okay, so we had, so I said that like New Year's we wiped it out, birthdays we wiped them out. Like you can't have those. I'm thinking we merge them. Okay, I was just thinking about this today. We merge the New Year and the birthday together. And that's an additional holiday that you could light fireworks. You don't get gifts, but you can light fireworks, and you can put up your political signs.
Two things. One, T the Monster gonna get a motherfucking gift. Second, it's a brilliant idea.
No, I'm wiping them out. We wiped out birthdays unless you're under the age. If you're over the age of, what did I say, 21? 20, you get birthdays until you're 21. That's
Dude,
it. You don't get no
African
more.
Americans get all of June off.
You do. White people don't. We get just Juneteenth.
You guys get like
It's all June.
there's a reason why there's just a month for us. Y'all got you got like 11 other months. Y'all made
Yeah.
up Santa Claus. Y'all told
Well-
us that bunnies lay eggs. Y'all told us.
Well, no. So with the new one, you get just a
And by y'all, I don't mean you guys.
You
To-
get a
to
week off
recap.
for MLK Day.
yeah. It's a week.
Is it a week?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're bumping that up to a week.
But we're okay.
But St.
here-
Patrick's Day is also a
like
week.
this.
The
Here's the
Irish get a
question,
week too.
'cause
I like this.
'Cause I was-
some black people are Irish. Yes.
I was reading. I was listening to some of that episode today, and I gotta ask T this
Yeah.
because we figured this would be a middle-aged white person idea, white woman idea
It would be definitely a middle-aged, upper middle class white woman that would do this.
that would do this.
Yes.
For MLK Day, because we went through. Melvin doesn't like putting out decorations for any holiday.
Yeah.
But we could see a middle-aged white woman putting out like a paper mache Martin Luther King head out there for a decoration.
You know you'd see that. You get into like
You've
one of
never
those
seen
nicer,
any kind of
like
decorations for that, right?
like early 50s.
Yes.
The Black Lives Matter post on
Yeah.
the grass.
Yes. And they
Goes
would-
to
Karen
Kroger.
haircut.
they just take it too far. They
Yeah.
just go a little too far.
a nice Bob Karen haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm, I
They-
know exactly what you're talking about.
They just
Have you ever seen a black person have decorations for MLK Day?
First of all, can I tell you something about Michael Luther King? Because that was his real name.
Was it really?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know.
I didn't know that.
His name was Michael. He was born Michael. His name was changed to Martin Luther, the philosopher. Point is,
Okay.
I
No.
am very grateful for what Michael did. I have a dream speech and everything, blah blah blah. But you know, Michael was a real motherfucker, bro. Like he was cheating on his wife and all that shit, like everybody else was. Like that's
Hey.
part of the reason why he got popped.
Oh.
And, yeah, like really, like the CIA came to him. They been told him like, hey, bro, you need to shut the fuck up, or we're gonna tell Coretta that you know you cheating on her because they tapped his phones and shit.
Oh shit.
So it's like Michael was like fuck the government type shit for real. So it's
Okay.
like that's why I'm like, oh shit, but I'm about to celebrate that shit. We don't celebrate saying fuck the government. We seen what happens when you do that.
Well, yeah, that's a
You
scary.
JFK'd and shit. You know.
Yeah.
You fucking
Back into the left.
bro. Your cerebellum gets put in the trunk like, from the convertible. And your wife tries to grab the rest of your head. Like that's what happens when you say fuck the government.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm saying
Well,
though.
that's, I just want to know if you've ever seen Martin Luther King decorations.
No, I know that went
All
down.
right, goddamn.
I know that went down a different.
The fuck, dude? I had one simple question.
You know?
You could have just said no. Instead, you're like,
Well, no,
man.
Listen, I'm high. Okay, so sometimes this is going to happen. Sometimes I get sidetracked and we'll go right back to it. So thank
But
you for
see-
bringing it
Yeah,
back to
no
it.
problem.
Well, no, but you know you make a good point, and if that's what I mean, like.
But they you know what's crazy? I don't mean to cut you off. They do set up decorations for St. Patrick's Day though. Like
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
even black, we go out and get fucked up for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And I fuck with Irish people because like y'all were like or not y'all, but I don't know if you guys are Irish, but the Irish are like the blacks of the fucking of Great Britain, which is why they said fuck that queen when she died.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So it's like
I was surprised. I was
Irish
like,
Twitter went crazy.
yeah, I've seen on Twitter they were like everyone was the queen had died. When was that? A couple weeks
Couple
ago
weeks
or something
ago.
like that. And like I was like that's what was trending. I was like, what? I was like, I didn't know people actually cared about. I know the English people care, but like they were like,
St. Patrick's Day is the shit, bro.
Yeah, they were-
I celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I don't even know if I'm Irish.
it doesn't matter.
So you saying you were gonna make it a week? And
Yo,
shit?
we're gonna do it a week.
Yeah,
we're gonna do a
yeah,
week.
okay, bet.
Martin Luther King Day gets a week. St. Patrick's Day is a week. We got what was the other
Easter
one?
stays.
That one stays. That's the same. Memorial Day,
Easter.
you get like every Monday off in the month of May.
Same with Labor Day and September.
Labor Day, you get that. Juneteenth is the whole month, but white people still have to go to work. They still have to. They don't get the day off. They get the. They gotta go to.
Black people get the whole month off.
Yeah, we just like here, you get the whole thing. But
That's fucked up. Black people would be like, some black people would be like, why? And most of them would be like,
well, you get
okay, yeah,
PTO. It's only part of a PTO package. They'll put it together.
But like, what if like,
He'll be in the pamphlet.
Yeah.
can the blacks choose what white people can be off to?
No, that all.
Like honorary.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah,
Yeah, like,
yeah. You
they-
can
Can they
pick.
donate their blackness?
Maybe it depends on how woke the company is. If it's a really woke company, they'll have like a bank you can put
Like,
it in.
I got like 3 extra hours. Can I
You,
get the
you
money?
just start seeing like all these interracial babies just
Yeah.
for that. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want my son to
He
ever
want-
have to work out in June.
Right, exactly. Fuck.
But the reason we did that is because Halloween and Christmas is out of control.
Bro,
It is
yes.
completely out of control.
Yes,
Well, no,
I was in Walmart
okay.
today and saw both decorations up.
So,
like,
well,
Yeah.
no, because I told him, I go, Halloween still has to have the whole month. He disagrees, but it came up because I saw decorations on September fucking 13th for Halloween.
I
I'm
think
like,
I
man,
did-
that's
yeah, it
way
was
too early.
early. Yeah, it
That's
was
3
early.
weeks early.
It's
dude.
Yeah.
way out of
Once,
control.
once October hits, I think it's fine.
you know, it's Christmas shit out already.
Right.
Oh yeah, I see that too. My rule is you don't get to touch a decoration for Halloween until the day before. It's a 1-day thing. That you don't need. Halloween is not a season.
Christmas is.
Christmas, you get 10 days.
No, Christmas, you get the whole fucking month of December.
You
dude.
can shop, get
Yeah, 'cause that's when it really
decorations
starts- I
as
think-
soon as the 14th or the 15th. That's it.
I think-
No sooner.
Oh, excuse me. I think excuse me, I got burps that's trying to come out. I think for Christmas you should get whenever they start promoting that shit on TV. As soon as you start seeing
November
podcast
1st, bro.
commercials. Yeah, and what about and they pretty much
That's
say
way
fuck
too early.
Thanksgiving too. Like
Yeah, they just fucked over Thanksgiving, and it's.
one of
I
my
think.
favorite holidays.
I think Thanksgiving. That one. That one should extend too. I think that one needs it in exchange
I
for
think-
the Halloween decorations.
I think Thanksgiving should be the whole weekend. Be a long weekend.
Yeah.
Like the people that have to go work on Friday, that fucking
Yeah, 'cause
sucks.
you got
if you're
Black
not in
Friday,
retail,
too. Yeah,
if you
yeah.
want to do Black Friday shit, sorry. if it's racist.
It's Black Friday's talking about the market, like, the numbers being in the black.
Fuck with you, man.
Fucking black people.
Fucking white people. So Thanksgiving though should be, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, man.
I think that's fine. I would
Monday.
like to. Yeah, let's throw
Sure.
Monday.
Because you got to recover. As
You know what it should be?
soon as it left over.
Cyber Sex Monday.
It should be Thursday through that Wednesday. It should be
Okay.
6 days.
I see why you say that. Because well, yeah, why not just make it a week? Make it a week at that point.
Make it a week and a
That's
half.
too much.
Why
That's
not?
gonna cut into
Because you think about it, look, Thanksgiving, you got people that's gonna fly in and shit. Like me, I'm the person who's gonna fly in like 2 days before Thanksgiving to get to where I need to get. I'm gonna be like just settling that first day. Second day, my other people gonna settle in. We gonna get fucked up. We gonna wake up on Thanksgiving Day, have all the food, still be with family on that Thursday or that Friday because it's Black Friday. Everyone gonna still be shopping. Everyone still be shopping on Saturday. Sunday, people gonna like go to church or whatever the fuck it is that black people pretend to do because they think they know the Lord, but they really don't. And on Monday, that's when it's like Cyber Monday or whatever the fuck it is. And then Tuesday's like Digital Tuesday, and Wednesday's like Whack Off Wednesday. Whatever the fuck it is, like it's
Yeah.
that whole week. So it's like
Bro, a couple
Yeah.
of those sentences were coming out of your mouth fucking rapid quick, dude.
I'm a rapper.
Jesus.
Well, I think that's fine. And then you don't get to touch a Christmas item until December 15th. That's it.
Whatever,
What do you
man.
mean touch? Like
You don't get to pick up a decoration.
No.
you don't
Nah,
got. You
that
don't
shit-
get
they
to
gonna
buy a
put that
gift.
shit up, like,
because
the 15th to the 25th, that's Christmas
we're-
time, and
my
then
wife put that
26th,
shit up, like,
you
right
get back
after
to work.
Thanksgiving.
Where you fuck that up is people start shopping for Christmas items on Black Friday.
Yeah.
All the stores still need to have their Christmas shit up because they're shopping and they're promoting Christmas. So that's when you can put up your shit. I say December 1st, even though it's
Yeah.
like a week after. But December 1st, October 1st, those are good for Halloween and Christmas, dude.
No, I'd say throw it out. Just get it.
You're just
Fuck it.
What I call
Yeah.
you last time, like a no fun Frank and a
Yeah.
Debbie Downer.
No,
That's what you're being.
I'm just trying to be realistic. I think we waste too much time.
Now you're being a
on
Debbie Dahmer.
unnecessary. Yeah. We waste too much time on unnecessary things. I think, because I was also thinking this. I was like, okay, I don't think we should have a weekend. I think we get rid of the weekend.
That's-
7 days a week.
That's absurd.
I think we should be. I think we should get rid of the weekend. We should just remove it
Why?
because
Because what?
it's unnecessary.
Okay, now I'm upset.
It's too much. We don't need weekends.
Why?
It confuses everything, and I think we should
It's
just
just
do.
a feel, right?
What's that?
It's just a feel.
What do you mean?
Every day is a feeling.
Yeah,
That's why I can feel like Sunday on a Wednesday.
but I don't like the change. There's too much change. I'm like, and I got the day off, and I got to like do other stuff. I like to do the same thing every day. Just give me Groundhog Day.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I don't even know what the weekend is, but like I still need that time. Like the weekend could be a fucking Wednesday and Thursday for me.
No,
I
I think
still need that 2 days of buffer.
no. We don't need.
If we just
no,
have
we don't-
5 days of consistently just go off. No, I'm gonna blow up.
No, we don't need. We don't need
Oh,
weekends.
whoa, what happened to him?
Dude, I've already blown up.
My
so-
my thinking is this though. We remove the weekend. However, you get like when you every 10 years you get how many would that be? That's
a
like
day
2
off.
Yeah, you get like 1 day. You get 1 day off.
How many
Just
people
This is what I
spice
got to
it
deal
up.
with all the fucking
This
time.
is what
man.
you spice.
population 1 in your universe?
That's so and then I think well you have your holidays. But you just don't get weekends.
Nah, bro.
Like, you still have your holidays.
How fast would this planet have to spin for that to happen? Like
What do you mean?
that's essentially what it would be based on because days, right?
Yo, you still have 7 days. We just don't get like the week because everybody's like working for the weekend, as they
I'm
say,
being
right?
liberal. Okay.
But we just get rid of the idea. Yeah. I'm not talking
idea
about
is
just taking
terrible.
2 days out of the.
Okay,
where it just
I'm
goes
being
Monday
very
through
literal
Friday.
because I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Quail Man did that.
Like,
he made an extra weekend
did,
day
yeah,
in,
Fun
Day.
in Doug
yeah,
named Fun Day after Sunday. So there was 3-day weekends. He wants to take the 2 days off and
he fought
fucking
Principal
and just put
Boone.
more hours in the fucking
no.
day and slow time down.
I just want to remove I think the basic schedule is you just go to school and you work every day, and then you get your holidays that we talked about, which are pretty, they're pretty generous. It's some scenarios.
This
You get,
idea
like-
just fucking went to shit.
You get and then you have like seven, and then it all stays the same.
No way.
and then you don't have to worry about it, and you don't have to worry about like, oh, what do I do with my schedule? It's always the same. And in fact, this is my other thing I was thinking of. What if we took and like, what if we shortened the days? You know what I mean? We got like 24 hours. What if a day was only like 16?
On that note, T, thank you for joining us for the 61st episode of the 64-Bit Legends. We're hoping to have you back on the 64th.
I'm sorry, y'all. He really just tried to get shorten the days to 16.
Yeah, that's why I had to end this shit, dude. Like,
I'm telling you.
we're going on
What
a
is
path
wrong with
that we're going on a path that I do not want to travel down.
That said, I'm grateful for being here. Alrighty, peace and love.
Is you got we learned today 11/11/22.
11/11. Oh yeah. 11/11. The album's coming out. I'm in a movie called Nasty that's going to be coming out this fall. As
God's
well.
Given
I play
Gift,
Juan.
right?
Yep. The album's called My God Given Gift. I'll be in Nasty. I'm not sure when that comes out, but the trailer's out on Instagram now. My name is Juan. I literally saved the day in the movie. And fucking, let's see what else. Fucking Red Flags is coming out next on Tubi. Then Nasty is coming out. Then fucking Deadly Secrets is coming out on Tubi. Then Chasing the Ghost is coming out. A whole bunch of shit that I worked on is coming out on Tubi.
Is by the way, I forgot to ask, is Tim Black on your new album?
No, actually he's not. Actually, I didn't really work with anybody on this album.
All right.
Yeah, except my cousin. That was the only person, but that was because he was over and he's
Looking forward to the album. I'm sure we'll promote it on the show.
Yes, indeed.
Thanks again for coming by. This is
Church.
Bobby Caboose, Melvin Troy. You don't want to say anything? All right.
I thought you were taking it. No, yeah, I'm. Listen, we're almost at 64 episodes.
Almost.
We're
not
so
going to shorten the
close.
days to get there quicker.
That was actually that's what I was kind of hoping to be able to do.
No. They can wait.
Think how much faster you can get to Christmas.
They can patiently wait.
Christmas?
Like 50 Cent and Eminem.
Track 2, Get Rich or Die Trying.
2003.
Yep.
G-Unit. Until next time, again, I am Bobby Caboose. And what you gonna do, brother, when the 64-Bit Legends hit the 64th episode and shorten the days so it'll come up quicker, brother?